This is the first time I've sat in the back of this, and I don't want to get out. This is the best place in the car. This roof on a blue sky Melbourne day is epic. I want to be a passenger. So we're here today with the brand new 2019 Range Rover Evoque. We've got the SE D180. This car is like a mini Velar now. They're whole new car, whole new chassis, longer wheelbase, same footprint, very successful footprint for the Range Rover brand. Except, as with the rest of the brand, we've got the whole range, the Sport, we've got the Vogue, we've got the Velar. They have this sweeping, swish front end that I must say I really like. This car we're in today doesn't have the R-Tronic pack, the Sport pack from Range Rover. I've seen it. It looks nice. You get a little bit of trim here. You get some go faster trim down the side. You have 20-inch alloys as standard, whereas on this model they're an upgrade. But the car in general looks sleek. It looks smooth, just the way the rest of the Range are hoping to look. I do like this. No matter how many times I see it, you see it on the Velar, and now you see it on the Evoque. These handles that just pop out, I don't know. There's just something about them that I like. It's just cool. It's nice tech. Let's have a look at the boot space. First question came in when we said we were going to be driving the Evoque. What's the boot space like? Oh, it's rubbish boot space, they were saying. Well, I don't think it is. This is a mid-size, small to mid-size SUV. I think there's plenty of room here. We've got some cameras and some laptops and things like that. There's plenty of boot space here. It's actually a really well configured car. Yeah, let's have a little jump in and see what we're up to. I do like that. It is quite cool. The first thing I see is screens everywhere, and I love it. Let's just turn this engine on. Okay, so this car they all have the LED screen in front of us, which is fine. I suppose it's pretty par for the course now for these more luxury SUVs. Most cars are going that way, and it's very pleasing on the eye. This is the regular sort of screen that the Range Rover whole fleet have come with. This is slightly smaller than on the Sport and the Vogue, which you'd come to expect, but it does do this lovely little tilt. And this car is spec'd. This is the SE model, which is the mid model. You've got the S, the SE, and then the HSE, and they're the various models in between. This is the SE, and it's got the dual screen. Definitely fun. I enjoy technology, even though I'm not quite used to it. I don't quite know where the navigation is. It isn't too hard to pick. But when we're talking about screens, one takes the cake in this car. The Evoque listened to the market, and the market said that there wasn't very much visibility through the rear view mirror. Nice rear view mirror, looks very nice. But as you can see, there are some buttons and some bits happening on the bottom of it. This is the first time I have seen, I hope this comes through on camera. If I press that, no longer do I have the, you can see me, I can see you, the regular mirror. Now we're using the cameras in the back of the car to put a live feed to what's behind me. Now this is crazy. I jumped on the freeway and I was using this, and it was just completely bizarre to me, but it's amazing. It completely works with what's actually in my rear view mirror at the same scale, which they've done so well. They've obviously put a lot of design work into this. The great technology that Range Rover have brought into this is they've added an extra hybrid piece to the engine. So what does that mean? We've got a 2-litre turbo diesel under the bonnet, and then they have added a hybrid side to it that automatically regenerates. Think of the Porsche cars that we've done in the past, whereby when you brake, it automatically charges a battery system. So that battery system in the more sporty driving modes is used to, as there's some turbo lag from the turbo diesel engine, it's used just to top up the power. So it's a much more smooth accelerating process in this, and I like it. It's not a full EV. You can't sit out and charge it. You can't use only electric on this. It's just used as a top-up and to make the car even more efficient when required. And the efficiency is great. We're down at 5 litres per 100 kilometers. I mean, that's so good. But that's where the competition needs to be these days. It's amazing. Amazing. 2-ton truck. They're so efficient. What I do find interesting is whenever we put out those Q&A pieces through Instagram, our Insta channels, Matthias.group, asking what people want to see, there's always a high percentage of Range Rover fans. That's what I find very interesting. Always, no matter when, we always have people going for the disco or the sport. Now we've got the new Evoque. It says something. It says that the network that I am a part of do like this SUV monster of a company, Jaguar Land Rover Range Rover. I'm looking forward to seeing the new disco, or getting behind the new disco very soon. Maybe it's because they've had such a facelift and all the ranges have been done basically at the same time, by the same time, within 12 to 18 months of each other. The whole range has been updated, and they're very continuous with their design throughout the whole range. Maybe that's why people want to see them. Or maybe they're just providing a lot of value. We've got cracking relationships with Land Rover, Range Rover as well, so a lot of my network will have been introduced to the guys down at ULI who have given us this car as well. The more the merrier, because they always make us look good for introducing them. This is Luke for the Matthias Group in another Range Rover. We'll see you next time.